This podcast is a Radio Mike original production. Head to radiomike.com.au to find out more. Before we start today's show, it is your last chance to get tickets to the live show next Saturday. Saturday, February 4th, we'll be hitting the Coopers Inn here in Melbourne to do the very first live version of Harry Potter and the Boys. If you can't make it, but you still want to support the show and see full video versions of every episode, head to patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys. And while you're listening, give us a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. Preferably 5 stars. We actually don't accept any reviews under 5. Now, let's get on to today's show. 50 years after the final Harry Potter book, Harry Potter is now headmaster of Hogwarts, ready to usher in a brand new generation of witches and wizards. My name's Radio Mike, and I love Harry Potter. In fact, I love Harry Potter so much that when I was a kid, I wrote a series of 7 Harry Potter fan fiction novels. This is book 2 in that series. Welcome to Harry Potter and the Team Wizard Tournament. Hello, Amoras, everyone. Welcome to Harry Potter and the Boys, a fan fiction podcast by me, Radio Mike, Book 2, Harry Potter and the Team Wizard Tournament. Sam Garlepp in the house.
I am. Well, it's actually an apartment.
It is an apartment. Yeah. Unfortunately, being millennials in Melbourne, we will likely never afford houses.
No, we will rent until we die.
Oh, God, that sucks.
We'll just die because of our rental.
We'll run out of all our money.
Yeah, 100%. What do you do when you run out of money?
I mean, do we want to get into that? That's a sad predicament to be in, and we're very privileged.
I am meant to be grown up. I am grown up, but if anyone because you put away superannuation here in Australia.
Yeah.
And then
it explains super because there's lots of international listeners.
From every paycheck you get from anyone, a portion of that is meant to be just automatically put into an account that you can't touch.
It's 9.5% minimum. So basically,
they don't even know that much.
But if you say you earn $50,000 a year, you also on top of that get 9.5%. Most companies round it to 10. So your company would actually pay you an extra $5,000 a year in super, which basically gets locked away like in a Gringotts vault.
Yeah, thank you for bringing it back to Harry Potter.
And you can't access that money till you retire.
Okay. Correct. But, so you retire, and what if you just run out?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a pension. You get a pension. Once you, like my nonna, for example, she's on the pension, and I doubt she has any super left because she worked like as a seamstress in the 70s. So I doubt.
Your nonna is a really bad gambling problem as well.
No,
so,
you told me not to. Sorry.
All
right, let's get back on track. First and foremost,
so you're saying she's kind of part of the. She could break your legs if you know.
Patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys. Thank you to the 2 patrons.
Hey!
The 2 Expecto Patreonuses who signed up. I will find your names. I should have probably prepared this, but
not that big a list to remember. I'll be honest, we're not that big yet where you can forget who they are.
We have 2 Patreons. Firstly, it is, oh God, I'm going to in post just go, in The Simpsons where it's like, Mr. Black.
Yeah.
I'm going to just do that with their names.
Okay.
So their names are Jacinta and Seth. All right.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Jacinta and Seth. We love you guys.
Wow.
Now remember, on the Patreon you get full videos. That's the only place you can watch the full podcast. And we're also going to include... We've never talked about this, but before every episode, we sit down and then me and you will always just start singing a random song.
Yeah, we often do.
Today it was Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson.
No, I don't know who started singing that. Cancelled. No, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're just going to leave that in the final cut of the video, so you get to see all the pre-stuff. And we also had a false start where we started the episode and then my mic wasn't on.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep all that in, so you see behind the scenes stuff. And this episode, I've got a rainbow slinky. So if you want to
Wow.
see me with a rainbow slinky throughout the episode,
Yeah.
just
I'll be honest,
get on the Patreon.
it's already annoying me a little bit, but it's all good.
Patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys. Thank you to, again,
Yeah.
Jacinta and Seth for subscribing.
Man, how do you pronounce that?
Jacinta and Seth.
Correct. Yeah. I'll tell you
Say,
what.
say it back to me.
So it's.
Jacinta and Seth. Yeah. And this is...
Hey, can I just say something? Our Patreons, they sound really hot. Those
They
are hot
do.
names.
And we're going to do this every time there's a new Patreon, so get used to this gag being a recurring gag. No, a few things. I mean, there's always a little bit of chit-chat before the show, Sam, as listeners know.
Yes.
Live show coming up. Next episode is the live show. Now...
God, if you haven't got your ticket for the live show, you're kidding yourself.
You're an idiot. RadioMike.com.au/tickets. Yeah, you're an idiotus. RadioMike.com.au/tickets. I'll say it again because you interrupted the plug.
Well.
It's going to be huge. We don't know what's going to happen in it yet because just before this, I said to Sam, "Hey, if you're free anytime next week, we should probably talk about the live show for at least 5 minutes."
I guess you're right. We should, and we will.
I assume it'll just be a lot like this. We'll just sing a song.
Yeah, but I sent you a Google Doc today.
Yeah, so Sam has done a little bit of work. I haven't thought about it at all.
All the Google Doc is like intro ?
I noticed. So Sam's done a very legit,
don't
Google
tell
Doc.
them.
No, but he's just got different headings. Like, then we could do this, then we'll do this, then we'll do this, and then at the end, you've just put boob signing ?
Well,
So
if we want to go out, if we want to end on it's
if
possible.
we want to end on a high note, someone's boobs got to get signed. No.
They don't got to.
The slinky's back.
People can. The doors will still be open.
There is no obligation for anyone's boobs to be signed.
But I'm actually super excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited
Oh man,
too.
it's gonna be fun.
I wanted to raise one thing with
The
you.
roof?
Raise the roof, yeah. No.
What?
I wanted to raise...
We will on February 4th, can tell you that much.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. I wanted to raise... Have you been doing some extracurricular Harry Potter-based activities?
Well, if this is... Did you see me and my local Quidditch team practicing in the park? When we run around on brooms?
No, but... I was listening to the Marty Sheargold show, which is a breakfast radio show here in Melbourne. On Triple M. And, it was the podcast, right? I listened to their podcast. And, take a listen to what I heard.
Sam Garlepp, our friend Sam, says, lamest fact check ever, but Filch was not a professor. This was on Three-Way yesterday.
True.
He's the caretaker, aka the janitor, and he can't do magic.
That's true.
Is this from the Harry Potter question?
So I erroneously put Professor Filch as one of the questions in
did.
Three-Way.
That was... I did contribute that to the show.
So you have been writing into different shows, different podcasts. Frankly, you've been cheating on our Harry podcast, giving your Harry Potter expertise and knowledge to a non-Harry Potter podcast.
I guess that's true, but I actually see it more as I am living and breathing the podcast. I don't just roll in here like, oh, what's Harry Potter? I've never heard of it. No, if I hear anything about Harry Potter, I have to fact check it after whatever. But that Professor Filch.
Professor
honestly,
Filch, yeah.
What kind of idiotuses say it's Professor Filch?
I know. Well, it was really surprising to me, Sam. It did feel very much like you were cheating on this podcast.
Sorry.
And
I'm sorry, everyone.
well, what was your rationale behind it? Because you didn't even plug the pod.
Here's what I think. They actually, as you heard, they used my full name, Sam Garlepp. So what I'm thinking is, everyone listening to that podcast, Sam Garlepp, oh, who's he? He sounds like he's into Harry Potter. They all go to Instagram, they look me up, Sam Garlepp. Oh, they see my story and in my little bio or whatever, Harry Potter live show coming up. They all buy tickets. That is the entire Melbourne listenership of Triple M all buying tickets for this show. So I guess if you haven't already got them, they're going to be gone in like a second.
You were doing me a favor. I actually think the real reason is that by having your full name mentioned on that one episode of the Marty Sheargold podcast, you actually got more publicity than you ever have from this podcast. So you were like, perfect. I've got to do
best
it.
of both worlds. Yeah. I'm going to be on Shameless next week.
Yeah. In conversation with Sam Garlepp. No, Sam, the other thing I wanted to bring up with you is I noticed in my Discord server, which has a Harry Potter and the Boys channel that people can write in, a couple people started actually contributing some really funny Harry Potter jokes.
Oh.
And I just wanted to trial a couple of these little jokes on you.
Okay.
So I'm just going to read some of these out. These are just your conventional...
Wow, so maybe something... Oh, no, you wouldn't really buy this at Weasley's Wizard Wheezers.
No, not joke shop products. Just jokes, all right?
Okay.
There's just 3 here. I just want to read these to you. So this one's from Pat. He said...
Who could that be?
What's a house elf's favourite position?
What is a house elf's favourite position?
We're doing Harry Potter jokes. What is a house elf's favourite position?
Is it giving a dobby?
That's actually better. Well, I've got Dobby style.
Oh, that's really good.
Giving a Dobby.
Yeah, no, but Dobby styles, that's really fun.
I got another one. What is Ollivander's favourite TV show? Ollivander, the Wand Maker.
Okay.
Wand Maker in Harry Potter.
Oh my god. What's that? Hang on, what's that quote he says? No, it doesn't matter. Ollivander, what's his favourite TV show? I don't know. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
WandaVision.
Oh, fuck. What's that quote that he says?
You know who did great things. Terrible, but great.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that has nothing to... I was trying to think of a TV show, like the Bold and Beautiful, like the Terrible and the Great. The Terrible and the Great.
Last one. I actually came up with this one myself. What spell did Voldemort learn in med school?
Oh, my God. Avada Kedavra?
Yes! A cadaver, obviously a dead body donated to science for med students.
Which would be pointless because they're already dead. Yeah. Performing Avada Kedavra.
Okay. Remind me. Remind me for one of the next episodes. I've got something. Chit Chat's gone too long, but next episode, I've got something that I want to talk about Ollivander in the first movie.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But we'll delve into the double F if you're ready.
Let's do it. Let's fucking fuck it up.
I've got the slinky. You grab the lappy off the floor, Sam.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I really...
Just get the lappy. Yep. Awesome work.
Pick it up, isn't it?
Now, we left off in the last chapter. I believe the boys and the Jim Wilkins Choir had stumbled across the opening to the Chamber of Secrets, and in front of the Chamber of Secrets lay 2 everyday objects, a trolley and a bell. And of course, every single chapter pretty much of this book, the Jim Wilkins Choir has been singing ring, ring, ring with the trolley, clang, clang, clang with the bell. So we pick up right as that chapter ended.
One quick question.
Oh yeah, we kick off as always by reading the title of the Chappy Dappy. And the title of the Chappy Dappy, Sam, is? What's the title of the Chappy Dappy?
Chapter 37.
Chappy Dappy 37.
Oh, fuck. He's just going to be every... Okay. The Secret in the Music.
Ooh, I like that.
Secret in the Music.
Because, I mean...
The song.
I think the song might be a password.
Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson.
Ooh. No. All right, here we go.
That bastard! The choir master exclaimed as he realised what was going on.
Okay. I mean, not for this book, but you don't often hear... I don't think you hear bastard in Harry Potter. Do you reckon?
I guess probably not.
I used to think, because when the first few Harry Potter movies came out, I was like 6, and I grew up in a very Catholic family. So even when Ron would say, bloody hell, I would be like, oh my God, he swore. What the hell?
Well, that was my friend used to put Harry Potter on for her kids who loved it, and I would always like, bloody hell. And I taught them to say that. But then by the time they went to school, they were not allowed to say bloody hell. Yeah. So they were in trouble.
Oh, there you go. Now, saying all kinds of thing in this book.
I know we've read one line, but speaking of chit-chat, do you ever have that with TV shows or mainly TV shows where you can't remember later if they swear in them or not?
Not really. Give an example.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. That's a sitcom. I haven't seen it.
Do you, okay. Well, there is some like kind of on the ruder side sitcoms. You're like, oh wait, do they? Or even shows you watch on Netflix. You're like, do they say fucking shit or do they?
Like Stranger Things is like a really sometimes gory, scary show, but you wouldn't. I don't think they ever say like.
They don't say
Fuck, yeah.
Oh, are we allowed to say? Anyway.
I guess we say it all on this podcast anyway.
Do they say shit?
I think they say shit. I can vividly picture Dustin, one of the boys, going, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, but or do they cut anyway?
No, I don't think they do. But I know what you mean.
Like, yeah, whether they're an F level thing or.
I always used to find it jilting. Like occasionally, very occasionally, on The Simpsons, they'd say "bitch," and I'd be like, "Wow, that." Is so much for The Simpsons. It felt out of place.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're one line into the chappy.
This is the choir master. He set me up from the start by teaching me that dreadful song. And do you want to know the worst part? I don't even like that song. Ring, ring, ring with a trolley? Clang, clang, clang with a bell? What does that even mean? I'm actually really annoyed that choir master says that. I'm like, well, do a different freaking song then.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's your choice to sing it.
I love this. That was in all caps.
Yeah.
Now the narrator. The choir master was obviously upset. Yeah, no shit. No.
That wasn't the narrator. Yeah. That was a Sam ad-lib, a Sam lib.
The choir master was obviously upset. In front of the chamber door was a simple shopping trolley and a small bell.
It's a Dimmy line. But why would he do that?
Said Dimmy. Huh? Said Tom.
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. I know I usually only am one of the comic relief characters in the book.
Well, that's subjective, isn't it? I don't believe that. But.
I know I'm usually only one of the comic relief characters in the book, but why would Mr. Charger teach the Damo Wilkins Choir the trolley song and then leave a trolley and a bell here?
Dimmy said.
Now, that wasn't a misspeak. It does say...
Damo Wilkins, even though it's the Jim Wilkins.
The Damo Wilkins Choir. And I do love that Dimmy this entire time has just thought it was the Damo Wilkins Choir.
Oh my God. Can't you see? He mocks me. He must have known I might help you when I realised his true colours, said Jim Wilkins. Also, it's the Jim Wilkins Choir, not Damo. Smiley face.
It's a smiley...
There's an actual smiley face.
It's like on Microsoft Word when you do colon close bracket. And then it goes,
Not Damo. So it's the Jim Wilkins Choir, not Damo.
Like in a polite way. Like it's not the Jim. Sorry, it's the Jim.
Sorry,
Wilkins
and the choir master is Jim Wilkins.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
I think Jim Wilkins is one person who has like the magic power to split himself into multiple versions.
That's right.
But his name is Jim Wilkins, the choir master.
And he is the choir master.
And he's the choir.
Is it weird that we've been called the book refers to him as the choir master still? Now that we know he's Jim or whatever.
I don't know. I think just to separate him from all the other Jim Wilkinses.
So the Jim Wilkins Choir, not Damo.
I think I know what the choir is called.
Dimmy replied, and no one ever spoke about it again. No, Dimmy's right, said Michael. Not about Damo Wilkins, but it must be a code, you know. Yeah. And the trolley and the bell are the key to opening the door to the chamber. The Damo Wilkins Choir have been singing it all year, said Luke.
No one ever spoke about it again. And next line, Damo Wilkins Choir.
And then it's Jim Wilkins Choir, mate. Smiley face, says the choir master.
I think that's a perfect read.
The Jim Wilkins Choir, mate.
Jim Wilkins Choir, not Damo.
Jim Wilkins Choir, mate. I can see what you've done there. It's actually, you've got it really wrong.
I just love the confusion of Jim. Like, does everyone think it's Damo? Why do they keep saying that? Is it not obviously Jim?
Jim Wilkins Choir, mate. That's me. What? Said Luke. Oh, it's Jim Wilkins, not Damo Wilkins. Another smiley face.
What is going on?
Are you sure? Said Luke. Yeah. We just talked about it just before. To the choir master. Guys, the name of the choir isn't important. Jim Wilkins, Damo Wilkins, what's the difference? Why does it matter? Said Michael.
Maybe it's another twin situation.
Yeah.
You know how there was like there's lots of twin
Gemini
things?
Yeah.
Like is Damo the secret bad Jim Wilkins?
I've got a prediction, but maybe I'll leave it.
What's your prediction?
Well, what about HR? Damo from HR.
Cheeseman Damo.
Cheeseman Damo.
Interesting.
Anyway.
He was a one-off character. No, he's a two-off character.
Yeah.
Because he had to have the meeting with Harry and the sorting hat.
About their relationship.
And then he walked in on Neville and Harry's sex lesson. So Cheeseman Damo gives me very much, is it Toby from The Office? The
Yeah,
really
yeah, sorry,
boring
yeah,
guy
yeah.
who's like the HR
Yes,
guy.
yes. Oh, sorry, it took me 1 second because I assumed you said Toadie from Neighbours.
No,
And
Toby.
then when you said that from The Office, and then I thought Toby Maguire.
Oh, yeah. No, it's Toby, and he always like walks in on Michael
Yeah.
Scott doing something ridiculous.
Michael.
Yeah, that's what
can't.
Cheeseman Damo makes me think of.
You can't force someone to do that. So Michael said, why does it matter? Well, my name is Jim Wilkins, so it matters to me. My name isn't Damo Wilkins, said the choir master. Okay, whatever. So Mr. Charger taught the Damo Wilkins Choir a song that is actually the key to getting into the chamber, said Michael.
This is like the most disrespectful
Yeah.
thing to do when someone's like, sorry, my name isn't...
Yeah. Deliberately getting someone's name wrong.
Yeah, my name isn't Miguel, it's Michael. Oh, sorry,
Sure,
Miguel.
sorry, Miguel.
Have you seen that clip of last year's Australian Open where Naomi Osaka like is getting interviewed and her opponent is like standing on the sidelines, I think, and Naomi Osaka goes, "Yeah, it was a great match with and then she turns and she goes, "Do you prefer Jenny or Jennifer?" And then she's like, "Jenny," and then Naomi's like, "Yeah, it was a great match with Jennifer."
Firstly, I want to... do you like to be called Jenny or Jennifer?
Jenny.
Okay. Firstly, I want to congrat Jennifer.
Yes, I do remember that. It was so funny because she definitely just didn't hear it, but it looked like absolute throw, and she
Yeah.
just beat her.
It looked like a power abuse situation.
Oh my god!
Like-
I love that Naomi Osaka because all her interview, like I think that she's a phenomenal athlete as well, and she's awesome. But her interview style, she's always like, they go, "So how did you think? How did you think it went out there?" She goes, "For me, I think I was happy with my performance." And they go, "Oh yeah, and like did you like the crowd?"
For me,
The crowd was really good. And Jenny, do you prefer Jennifer? Well, for me, Jenny was, and she's just every sentence has from. It's just nice.
Yeah. Well, since we're on the topic of tennis, I was going to bring this up another week, but like, I realized that. And sorry for the chit chat, guys. To the guy in season 1 who said he hates the chit chat.
We will get back to. We will get to that. Yeah.
I realized that tennis is actually, and hear me
A
out,
ball sport.
tennis is the Muggle version of Quidditch.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people think it's more basketball or soccer, right? Because of particularly basketball and netball because you're shooting through the hoop. It's not. It's tennis because you may have noticed last week at the Australian Open, there was a tennis match that went to 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Same as Quidditch. Quidditch, there's no fixed time
That's
in
true,
the game.
yeah.
Same with tennis. Theoretically, Quidditch could go forever, and so could tennis.
Yeah, and there was the I think the longest one was I think it was either US Open or Wimbledon a few years ago, and it went for 3 days.
And
the tennis match.
No.
Yeah.
Did they have breaks?
Well, they did because I think at Wimbledon it is. Maybe US as well. They don't have lights, so they don't play at night time.
Right. Yeah.
But it meant that they started at the start of the day, end of the day, had to stop to the morning, stop again, start again, and because they didn't, and they've also changed the tiebreak rules because now there's a tiebreak at the end of 5 sets.
Right.
Not you have to win by 2 games. And
Yeah.
I think the ending it was like, the usual game 6 games in a set, and their last set was like 58 games to 56 games or something like that.
And
This is just tennis chat now.
Because Andy Murray was complaining that he couldn't go to the toilet. It's against the rules, yeah.
Which is just messed up.
So it was there from like 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., so 7 hours. Now, longest ever Quidditch match,
Oh, yeah?
3 months.
Okay.
Imagine that. You buy a ticket.
Oh, my God.
3 months later, it's like, sorry, I'm still at the Quidditch. Yeah. I can't come to work. I'm at the Quidditch.
You just don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. I miss that. Yeah.
It's 5 billion to 4 billion. It's a close match. Someone's got to catch the snitch soon.
I missed that middle month, and I'll never get that time back.
It's like actually the snitch actually flew into the water, so it's like it's not even in the air anymore.
It's just like 2 guys like, do you want to go in? Oh, not really. It's a bit cold today.
They just go, let's get a coffee, mate. The Seekers.
Anyway,
All right, back to the book. Back to the book.
We had to bring that up because the tennis is on now, so
Yeah.
it'd be stupid if we brought it up. Another
Yeah,
time.
we'd look like idiots. We'd be the laughing stock of Melbourne. Speaking of Melbourne, the tennis. No,
Yeah, no.
just joking.
So
right.
Jim Wilkins. So Luke, here we go. Why does it matter? Where are we?
No, we're here. So, okay, whatever. So Mr. Charger taught the Damo Wilkins Choir a song that is actually the key to getting into the chamber, said Michael.
again, just Jim Wilkins, not Damo Wilkins, said the choir master.
This is so stupid.
The name isn't important. Let's move past this. It makes absolutely no difference if the choir is Jim or Damo Wilkins, okay? This conversation is over. I stress once more, it makes no difference what the name of the choir is. We all know what we're talking about, right? Yelled Gemini. Right, said everyone, including the choir master.
Okay.
So he's like, right. He was yelling a lot. Guys, Mr. Charger is a notorious fuckwit. I love this. This is Luke, by the way.
I love just in case you guys wanted to put a name to the quote, a face to the quote. It's Luke speaking. Now, whatever you imagine Luke to look like,
it's him.
Imagine it.
Guys,
I love the idea that there are people out there that are not just fuckwits, but notorious fuckwits. Like, you are well known for your fuckwittery.
Oh, that's really good from Luke.
Harry Potter and the Boys will be right back. Excuse this interruption, teachers and students. Just a reminder that you can check out all of my other content at radiomike.com.au, my YouTube channel Radio Mike, and check out my other podcast, 20th Century Boy, the conversations you wish you were having about the stuff that no one else cares about. It's out every Thursday, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be your new favourite podcast, so check it out now. Also, for daily Harry Potter memes and short clips from this show, head to HPATB Pod on both Instagram and TikTok. And remember, if you want to watch full videos of every episode, all you have to do is head to patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys. You'd love to see a few more patrons coming through today, and it's a great way to support the show. Back to the fanfic.
Guys, Mr. Charger is a notorious fuckwit. He probably knew he would forget the way to unlock it that he made. He probably knew he would forget the way to unlock it that he made, and taught you the song to ensure he would hear it all year without fail. It would stop him from forgetting. And no one else would have any clue that it had anything to do with the chamber, said Luke.
That's a good point.
And I'm trying out a new voice.
Okay, cool.
And the author probably thought it was really clever as well. So it kind of worked both as a plot device, but also as another reveal that could show all of the people reading the book how clever the author really is, said Derek, in a rare transition from his usual stupidity into seeming intelligence. See, the thing about
so this is
do you
Derek.
like this voice?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, you don't, do you?
I don't mind.
See, the thing about he has to be somehow different.
I always picture Derek. I think it actually said like Derek is like Ralph Wiggum, so I more see him as like. See, the thing about I don't see him like that.
That's
I don't see him
Elmo.
like that. It's like,
See, the thing about
this crazy book. No, I can't do it. You just do whatever you want to do.
See, not so easy, is it, Mikey?
Send in your best Derek, guys.
The thing about this crazy book that we're in is that the author drip feeds us all these little things throughout the book that we just think are pointless little things that have no bearing. But time and time again, he showed us all of those things. He showed us that all of those things are actually clues that he's leaving for big reveals such as this.
Now that makes me wonder if anything to do with Damo Wilkins. Like that makes me more positive that Damo Wilkins is a secret clue.
You know what? I'm hoping Cheeseman Damo comes back.
He's the villain.
Icon.
Cheeseman Damo is my favourite character so far.
Derek, shut the fuck, said Michael. Everybody laughed at Derek, and the choir master even said, "Do not even try to be smart ever again, you stupid idiot. You're such an idiot. Wow, you're the biggest idiot at this school. You will never get head."
Oh, no.
That's what a teacher telling you this.
Yeah, teacher, you got an F in your maths test. You're never going to get head, mate. No girl will ever give you
God, once they see a maths result, they'll never give you a head.
I love that that's like the most important thing for a
little Mikey,
13-year-old boy.
That's living.
Yeah, that's living it up.
You haven't lived. That's what he's thinking. And he's like, "You'll never get head. Maybe like one girl would show her boobs to you, but that's basically it. Enjoy it."
While it lasts.
Enjoy it while it lasts, you fucking idiot.
I love the idea that women are out there being like, "Oh, there's no way I'd give him head, but I'd probably like showing my boobs."
Showing my boobs, but gosh.
It's like, yeah, I mean, I'd show him my boobs, but like that is it. That's
absolutely it.
I would not go any further. I'd hate myself.
Here we go. Do you think this is the big twist, TM, that the narrator kept mentioning?
Trademark.
Yeah,
which it's never been trademarked before.
This is the big twist with capitalized starts of the word.
But of course, the big twist has been referred to several times. There is a big twist coming in the book,
which I think I've gone on record before saying I hate when people say.
Ready for the twist.
There's a big twist in that movie. You'll love it. Don't fucking tell me that.
Because then you're looking for the twist.
And I saw that in a TikTok comment of a movie I haven't seen yet, and I'm glad that I've forgotten what movie it was.
Oh, I was going to ask.
I've actually forgotten. So do you think this is the big twist that the narrator kept mentioning, said Luke? No. The big twist is yet to come. Think bigger and twistier. And remember, there are no filler chapters in this book.
Interesting.
That's just the narrator.
So now what I think is going to happen based on that is the final boss of this book is Cheeseman Damo riding two centaurs having sex, and Neville and Harry have sex to save the day. Yeah. That's what I think is going to happen.
And they come in their centaur costume.
Neville, come on, put the costume on. Oh God, we have fun on this show.
We do. Enough, said Gemini quintingly. There's that word again. We don't know how...
Quinting, the non-word that continues to come up in this book.
That little red snake underneath the word, always red underlined. It's not a word. We need to hurry. It's been like 5 chapters or something since Lockie was kidnapped by Mr. Charger.
It's been way more than that. Poor Lockie. If you were the actor playing Lockie, you'd get a pay cut on this movie. You're barely in it.
Sorry, I'm just laughing ahead of the other bit. And don't forget Shampoo, said Rob.
Yes, Shampoo Jones is down there with...
Oh my God.
Imagine if you're listening to this pod for the first time. Go back to the start because you will not get it.
I reckon for the live show, maybe people come with their favourite characters and favourite little tidbits.
Yeah.
We'll definitely... There's going to be some crowd.
There'll be a bit of crowd inty.
Oh, there's got to be. Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll chat about this in our 5-minute pre-chat.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, Sam said he has to go to dinner straight after this, so I don't know if we'll even have time for our 5-minute debrief.
Yeah, we'll see you at the show. No. I'll see you at the show, Mike.
I'm supposed to be going to the venue tomorrow to check out.
Really?
No, is today Thursday? No,
do they have a screen?
I don't know. Why? Do you have some multimedia?
No, I actually don't.
Oh, God, it's going to be a good show.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for that multimedia, guys.
A lot of my family are coming as well, which is a nightmare.
If you meet Mike's family, show him your boobs.
What?
No, don't. Don't. All right.
And enjoy it.
Don't forget Shampoo, said Rob. Of course everybody has forgotten Shampoo, Rob. Think, Rob. Think with your head. Nobody reading this cares about Shampoo. For all they care, Shampoo could be dead. As long as it's not me, they couldn't care less, Rob. Gemini shouted back.
Poor Shampoo, really feeling it there. And to be fair to Gemini, I did forget about Shampoo. I forgot all about him. He's down there in the Chamber of Secrets in the cold.
I was like, it's Lockie and it's Lockie and maybe someone else. But
Shampoo Jones.
Anyway, so the line that Gemini says is, Shampoo could be dead as long as it's not me. They couldn't care less, Rob. Gemini shouted back. Shampoo was dead, by the way.
Is that the narrator?
Yes. Oh my God, that is so sad.
Also, I just realized my comment about, sorry to derail, but my comment about the actor of Lockie not having much screen time.
Yes.
Well, he probably would because he'd be playing Lockie and Gemini.
Oh, totally.
You'd think because they're identical.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Shampoo was dead.
Shampoo was dead, by the way. But that will be revealed in the next chapter.
No, it won't because you just told us. Now, Professor Quirrell, it was not Professor Snape. It was actually Professor Quirrell, but that will be revealed in the next chapter.
That would be funny if they did that. But that will be revealed in the next chapter when they find their way into the chamber. Actually, fuck it. I'll just explain now. When the Polyjuice potion wore off, Mr. Charger was furious that he could have been duped in that way and instantly killed Shampoo Jones. Awkward!
The book says awkward.
That is so funny.
Well, awkward.
Because Shampoo Jones had polyjuice of...
Yeah, Gemini gave Shampoo Jones... gave Shampoo Jones polyjuice to make him himself, to use him as like a decoy.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah, we did know that.
Okay.
Remember, because like Gemini knew that Mr. Charger was up to something, so he sent Shampoo Jones as like a pawn, essentially.
Yeah, okay. Great.
PAWN for all you sickos.
So funny. You, said Gemini, pointing at Sam. Idiot kid.
Oh
God.
Derek was the idiot.
Yeah. Go up to the bell, pick it up, bring it to the trolley, and ring it 3 times against the trolley. Make sure the vibrations of the sound hit the trolley.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have to be so bossy about it. I don't see how this is going to help, said Sam. I've just been discussing this code the whole time.
I specifically see how it's going to help.
As instructed, Sam picked up the bell and rang it against the trolley 3 times. Ring, ring, ring with the trolley. Everybody sung.
I think it's more like everyone's like almost like ring, ring, ring with the trolley. Yeah.
Like everybody sung. What's that from? Said Sam. Look, everybody said, hey, what's that? What's that from? How's it?
It's like hearing like any Ed Sheeran song and being like, what's this? Who's this? Is this guy new?
And like everyone's singing along to it, you know.
That new Ed Sheeran song I hear all the time, the Celestial one.
How's that one go?
You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. Celestial.
I don't know that one as well.
That's pretty good.
I'm seeing him in a month.
Oh, awesome, man. Take
Better
some
learn that
photos.
song.
Show your boobs.
Well, maybe I won't. Man, that song doesn't sound as good. Maybe I won't go. Anyone want my ticket? No, I love it. So what's that from? Said Sam. What? Said Michael. Everybody just sung ring, ring, ring with the trolley as if they knew it? Like, how'd you guys all know that? Said Sam. What the fuck?
Dear God.
Sam, are you fucking kidding me right now? Have you been reading the book at all? Or at least listen to the audiobook?
It's an audiobook.
I'll tell you what's actually funny. I mean, there is
This
now.
pretty much is the audiobook.
Wow, that is messed up. Wow, that's really meta. That you didn't... When you wrote this, you didn't imagine there being an audiobook, but now we're making the audiobook.
But also, wasn't this exact same joke in the last chapter? That there was like, and then Luke was like, we live in the book, how can we read it?
Yes.
So really recycling.
So did you at least listen to the audiobook? Damo Wilkins sings his song every single fucking chapter, said Rob. Just Jim Wilkins, guys. Just the choir master. Okay, well, I'm not familiar with that. Maybe I have a hearing problem. You know, you don't know that about me. Sam responded.
Sam's trying to be like woke and be like, you shouldn't just judge that someone.
No, you don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that I don't have an issue with processing.
Maybe
sound.
I have a hearing problem. Yeah. Maybe I'm a visual learner. And I'm colorblind. No, it doesn't say that. Sam, besides, I've been really getting into the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, they're back. What's been happening with them?
Oh, yeah,
because they were
literally in the book.
Maybe that was it.
It would be, well, I guess their appearance fee would have been a lot. So it would have costed a lot to get them in the book just for a little appearance.
Yeah, and reprinting all their lyrics and stuff.
Yeah,
that's probably been hard. Yeah.
Enough about the fucking Black Eyed Peas, said Gemini. Can the Black Eyed Peas get a stiffy? Said Derek. Oh my God.
This book is now just self-parody.
Yeah. Probably the guys can, but Fergie would think couldn't, as she's a chick, said Rob. Oh my God.
I actually think that's, to his credit, 100% correct.
Yeah. I know, but Rob doesn't...
I think Will.i.am, Taboo and Apple Diap can get stiffies, but I don't think Fergie can.
Oh, Fergie, as her real name is...
Stacey Ferguson.
Yeah, which I forgot. But I didn't know, so you could have said anything just then. You could have said Abraham Lincoln. I was exactly right.
Fergie's real name is Abraham
Lincoln. Enough about stiffies. Oh, can you all not see how insane you are? There's no consistency to the way any of this is written. What is going on in this book? What is the author doing? Said Gemini.
Interesting.
Is the author and the narrator the same character? Asked Luke. Fucking hell. I'll step in here to clarify that if you like.
That's the narrator.
Oh, fuck. No, you, said Gemini, pointing at Tom. Gemini had become increasingly angry, and his eyes had begun glowing yellow. Oh, that's odd.
That's odd.
Now, pick up the trolley and clang it against the fucking bell 3 times. Oh, God, okay.
Wow.
This is really weird. Gemini...
Yeah, a bit
I thought
aggressive.
Gemini was nice.
He had a dark side. Like he said, I used the kid as a pawn. Like he
that's
said that,
true.
remember?
Yeah.
He's got a dark side.
Tom did as he was ordered, as Gemini was obviously angry. And he also really needed to bait, so he wanted to get back to bed as quickly as possible. Oh, no.
So Tom's like, I guess I'll do it if it means I can get back to bed and debate a bit.
Yeah, all this singing and slipping in this chamber has got me really horny. Because obviously a chamber with a snake and a bathroom makes you just think of penises and vaginas.
Throwback to last chapter,
yeah.
guys.
Okay, so he grabbed the trolley and clanged it against the bell 3 times. Clang, clang, clang with the bell. Everyone sung. And immediately, the snake doors of the chamber... the snake doors of the chamber of secrets began to slither open, slowly, then quickly, then slowly again, then quicker, and even quicker, continuing to be quicker and quicker, and then opened, then a little slower, and then it opened. Wow. So this is the chamber of secrets opening. Tom yawned loudly and put his arms in the air to stretch. Yawn. Wow, I'm tired. I'd love to head back to bed soon. Just chill out. So, Tom, the most dramatic moment, we've been leading up to this, probably the whole book.
But also the fact that it just said he really wanted to go home to masturbate.
Actually,
So it's like, oh, I'm tired, guys. You want to just like call it a night?
Yeah, I'm going to back to bed and just chill out. Sleep, probably.
God.
No one acknowledged him. They should get someone to check on that door. None of that is normal, said the choir master.
I think that's a reference to it went quickly, then slowly.
Oh, yeah.
Then quicker, and then even quicker, then slower.
Someone should check on that door. None of that is normal. So
That sounds like the kind of thing, like, you know, when you see a play and like everyone's in character on stage and then a part of the set falls off and they're like, who designed that? Like a save line in character. Like,
yes, it's always like, this damn Elizabethan
architecture. So it's like if this was a play, Jim Wilkins' actor is like, they should really get someone to check on that door.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I told them to fix that.
And everyone laughs, except for the director, who fires that Jim Wilkins for the next performance. Then Jim Wilkins can't pay his child support, and eventually his kids all die.
Wow, that got dark. I think you're making your own fan fiction.
I am. Okay, Jim Wilkins fanfic. All right, but boys, let's go in. Stay close behind me. I'll protect you from Mr. Charger at all costs. Your job is to save Lockie. Not Shampoo, because apparently he's already dead, according to the narrator. Leave his body here to rot. No one will ask for him. I believe he's an orphan who lives at the school. And I have one last song for Mr. Charger.
Wow, I think we're really close to the end of the book.
Yeah.
I have one last song for Mr. Charger.
In a puff of smoke, the choir master split into his various forms of the Jim Wilkins Choir.
So it's sort of like, it's like...
Yeah, I like that.
Did you ever see the movie Sky High, that kid's superhero movie?
Yeah, I did.
There's a girl in that who's a cheerleader and she can do this. I reckon it's inspired by that.
Okay.
Because she can split into different people of herself. And she just makes copies of herself.
Yep.
And they can work together. I think it's like that.
I wouldn't worry too much about the people from Sky High suing you. They're probably all dead as well.
Okay, so I've got one last song for Mr. Charger.
So he splits into his various forms of the Jim Wilkins Choir. Suddenly, there were not one, but 20 Damo Wilkinses. Name isn't important, in brackets. They began singing in their familiar harmony.
Oh.
Ring, ring, ring with the trolley. Clang, clang, clang with the bell. I'll never sing this song again. And for good reason as well.
Wow, that's the last time we'll hear that song.
I fucking hope so.
Well, it seems like, he's going in to get vengeance on Mr. Charger.
Okay. our heroes walked slowly into the Chamber of Secrets, where over 50 years ago, Harry Potter came face to face with Voldemort and his basilisk. They were scared, but they were ready to save their friend and defeat Winston Charger once and for all.
Is that it? Oh,
Wait.
sorry. So when we get to the last page, Sam starts scrolling line by line.
I know, because I just don't want this to end, guys. I just don't want it to end.
Yeah, and so
then-
we thought that's a great place to end the chapter.
Well, that's what we thought. It's a great place to end the chapter. Even more misleading is the next line says, end of chapter. But it does continue. Oh, sorry, said Derek. Just since Harry Potter wasn't in this chapter, I'd just like to remind everyone that I'm a disgrace to all wizards. Shut the said Michael.
That feels like end of a sitcom.
And that actually is...
That's the end of the chapter.
That actually is the end of the chapter.
Shut the roll credits. Roll next episode. Wow.
Wow.
We
So
are.
that-
I'll take the laptop.
Thank
we are
you.
actually. Yeah. Well, we're really close to the end now.
Wow, this feels like... Well, I feel like we're rolling into a good chappy for the show.
I think yeah. So the next chappy
I'm
is
so
the
nervous.
live show chappy. Now, do we want to read the title of that chappy?
Why don't we read it again?
And we'll respond to it, and then from there, I'll let you scroll it.
Yeah.
So we're going to read the chapter ourselves, and then, just the title of the chapter, and we're going to respond to it, but we won't reveal it.
Okay, revealing
Ready?
in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even think I even know what that means.
You're making it sound like it's just one word that's in like another language, but it's 5 words this chapter.
Yeah.
And I will say the words are, because, some of the words aren't going to give anything away.
Well,
The chapter is the something of the something. Would you agree with that?
well, yeah. I mean, I can't disagree. With that. We'll agree to disagree in a minute. It does say that.
It's certainly a curveball from what we would have expected.
Yeah, because I feel like the last few chapter names have been pretty much, this is what's happening.
Yeah. And it's not like, I guess what we think the chapter should be called would be like Winston's Last Stand, just off the top of my
Ooh,
head.
that's good.
Or like,
Let's change it.
or like Inside the Chamber, or
Yeah, or
the
like,
Battle of the Basilisk, or something like that.
or like
But it's not.
Mike's Tibetan inventory and it's all the things
Yeah.
Mike debates over.
Let's just predict. Do you think it's going to be a filler chapter, or it's going to directly pick up the action?
Oh, that is funny because it seems like at the end of that chapter, I'm like, wow, it seems like the next chapter is going to be a really well-timed chapter for the live show. Like
Yeah.
it'll be in the chamber and it might all
It might be the final battle.
be the final battle. Equally, we could get there and read out the worst fucking filler chapter
Harry
ever.
Potter. I mean, it does feel like in the spirit of the book to go back to Harry at this point
Yeah.
and see what he's up to
Actually,
in all
that's
this.
true. Yeah.
But yeah, that chapter title seems very out there.
Well, anyway, we'll be revealing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess at the show.
Yeah, the next episode you hear will be a live episode of this podcast, the very first live episode. So we're so excited.
So, and this podcast is being released.
This will be released before the live show,
Yeah. So just make sure you listen to it. I mean, you're listening. You have listened.
You have to listen. Yeah, you can't hear it if you're not listening. Radiomike.com.au/tickets really is your last chance to grab tickets. It's going to be a really fun night. Is it, Sam? Is it gonna
Yeah,
be
it's very
fun?
great. And actually, it's funny because I was flicking through podcasts and then, I'd finish a podcast and either the hour post or one of the updates just started playing in my ear. And I didn't realize you'd upload this as a podcast just to let us know that there was a missing chapter.
Oh, yeah. There was no chapter 30...
Yeah, whatever.
6?
And it was just funny because then I was like, oh, yeah, sure. And then you just started like derailing yourself into this went out in the podcast. I was just like, yeah, and come to the live show, but I don't know, it could be really shit. I mean, maybe it is going to be shit. Maybe you shouldn't come.
Let's cancel it.
I'm listening to this as I'm walking. I'm like, no, it's gonna be great. And Shut up.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really fun.
It was like I left you alone. It's just funny because I feel like I left you alone and you started just like
spiraling,
letting the negative thoughts win,
going on a downward spiral.
No, it's gonna be so fun. And just as many of you to come as possible. Like, and there's gonna be some prizes that we will discuss in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, and make sure you jump on the Patreon, patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys. I just threw the slinky at the camera. How crazy was that sound?
That was pretty wild.
And you can see that only on the full video versions. But seriously, I think it's fun if you want to just sit on the couch at home, watch it on your TV on YouTube, or watch it while you cook dinner. It's a lot of fun. Of course, clips still going up, HPATV pod on TikTok and Instagram, and on my YouTube channel, Radio Mike, where we hit 2.1 million on YouTube on one video, which is my most viral thing ever, if you don't count the Jack Post sketches.
On This is great.
2.1 million. But yeah, guys, see you at the live show. We can't wait to meet you all, especially Amy, if you're coming. But
We'll have to do a check.
We'll have to do an Amy check. Yeah.
But see you all there. That's so weird.
I can't believe the next time is in. Do you think this podcast translates well in front of an audience, though?
There's only one way to find out.
And it could be shit.
No, it won't be.
See you guys. Thank you.
Goodbye, Hamoras.
I think we should cancel the show.
Yeah, great.
Okay. That's another episode of Harry Potter and the Boys done. Next week, it's the live show. radiomike.com.au/tickets if you want to come along. It's here in Melbourne on Feb 4th, a Saturday night at 7 p.m, and we can't wait to see you all there. If you want to watch the full video of today's episode and check some of the visual things out, head to patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys and subscribe there. We'll see you next week. This podcast was a Radio Mike original production. Head to radiomike.com.au to check out all our other content, stay up to date at radio.mike on Instagram, and get in touch, radiomikepod@gmail.com.